This is what I have so far. Nolan sitting on the couch. I'm building a full motion video game. Zero computer graphics, only film footage. I've also built an inventory that doesn't take us out of the first person view. And to achieve that, I had to do real-time video compositing, which was a nightmare. However, I'm not building a choose-your-own-adventure interactive movie because I'm not a big fan of that low level of interaction. All the game engines are not really built to make these kind of games, so I'm also building a game engine at the same time. I'm using Python, and I understand that's a debatable choice, but it's fine for an MVP. The video is on a loop, which will be seamless once I shoot cinematic footage. This is just a placeholder that I shot with my phone for testing. I'm building it entirely in first-person view, and I'm not using any 3D backgrounds or 2D menus. Now let me show you debug mode. To mark the elements that we can interact with, I'm using just static rectangular areas for now, but I will implement computer vision later on to detect the shapes of items and moving characters. Once the cursor hovers one of these areas, it changes color, signaling that we can click on it. But not always. Some hints are actually hidden because they're secret. Anyway, once we click on an area that allows for interaction, we move on to the next video. And again, all of these transitions will be seamless once filmed properly.
Ah, this must be about the mystery of the missing kids, maybe, perhaps.
Now, of course, some interactions are going to be more useful than others. This one, for instance, doesn't help us much. In fact, this whole demo is an escape room. Let's try to get out.
Oh no, it's closed.
The door is locked. Let's go back to the room. We already have some items in our possession, a phone that will allow us to text and call other characters, and to quick travel to different locations with maps once I build those features, and 20 bucks that we will use to buy stuff or to bribe somebody, we'll see. Now let's talk to Nolan. Currently I'm managing interactions through these conversation cues, but I think I found a way to remove these 2D elements as well, and if it works I will show that in the next video update. The actual story of the game that I haven't filmed yet revolves around a kidnapping, so we can ask Nolan about that.
Hey Nolan, what do you know about the missing kids?
Don't really know anything.
Of course he doesn't know, so let's ask him how to get out of here.
Hey Nolan, how do I get out of this room?
I've thought about it, but it's a bit of a pickle.
Oh, a clue. Let's click on the pickle pillow.
Oh, look at that! Keys!
And once we find the keys, they show up in the inventory. We can go back to the door. Use the key. Keys don't really work this way, I know.
Yay, it's open!
And we reach the kitchen. End of the game. Of course, building the actual game while also building the game engine and filming all the footage, which will be the same as filming an entire TV show, will be complicated and time-consuming. I don't think I'll be able to do all of that on my own. I will require some help at some point, but it will eventually become an adventure crime investigation with some funny elements and some elements of occult. I'm going for Indiana Jones meets Knives Out with a hint of Stranger Things, if that makes any sense. Now, would you play this game? Let me know in the comments, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. That's all for now. Buonanotte!